Yo, 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 King Earner live and direct. Now that I've used my honorable cream, that frankincense honorable CMOS cream, with all the honorable ingredients, the shine, the glow, everything is of honor. Let's get into understanding the fact that don't nobody got this. What's the fuss about? What's the dishonor about? They don't have it. They don't have that honorable CMOS gold. They don't have that rare species like King Ernest do. So everybody that's walking around with the glow, the shine, and the honor, you got to be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first, but also honor the fact that King Ernest put you down in brothers. You was having problems all month, all year with your woman, man. She had an attitude every time you turn around. You couldn't hit it right. You couldn't slurp her right. You couldn't do anything because you didn't have the desire to. You had things going on, work, streets, whatever the case may be. Now that you have the honorable CMOS, everything has changed. She loves you. She wants to know where you're going. If you stay out a minute late, as soon as you come through the door, she's pushing them pants to the side, moving your hand and getting you out of the way. But you're trying to figure out why the energy is so high with her also. But she been sneaking in the stash, getting the gold, putting it in her veins, man. Honor her because you think your appetite is strong for sex. But guess what? Once she get a hold of the CMOS, her appetite is going to be 100 times stronger than you. And once she get past that process of her kugulator getting a chance to saying, I'm strong and ready and I can continue to handle him, you're going to have problems. That thyroid that she had that was overactive and underactive, whatever, whether it's her gaining or losing, she's going to start going to a middle weight that's of honor. You're going to be like, damn, look at that thing jumping around. We're talking about partying, you in the house, you and her and your wife. Children gone. It's just you and them. No blood pressure, no diabetes, none of that nonsense, because now you have the gold. I'm King Ernest from the Honor Your Life campaign. A lot of y'all be in a rush. So if you're going to be in a rush, make sure you get that gel already done. They're selling it for $50 for 16 ounces. King Ernest got $40. For only $40, you get 64 ounces. The honorable cream, we got the soap in play. The soap is of honor, people. Where y'all at? Link in my bio will get right to me and say, King Ernest, I need mine in a day or two on my DM on Instagram. That's King Ernest 1. Now let's speak about this mutt, this cunt, this dishonorable prick by the name of John Alite. Number one, come to find out this guy's a liar. But somehow guys like Vlad TV, they begin to grasp a hold of his information and things that he say and say we're going to believe his story and we're going to put this story out. So when we as a people, we look at our culture and we say, oh, well, we're getting this honor, people putting out negative things. The Italians, they're making up a lot of lies about them too. This John Alite claims to be a hitman of John Gotti. His first initial arrest looks like he's a pure crackhead, but yet you guys believe him. He has claimed to be a gangster. He has been caught in numerous lies about the events and the things that take place. And when it all boils down to it, he's just another Italian rat. A rat. Yeah, one of those ones who feel as though he's going to run his story and say, well, they were going to tell on me first and I told on them. Now, that's not how it goes. It's called, if you're a boss, if you're a man, and if you understand the things that have to do with the rules and laws of honor, you're not going to tell. You're going to accept whatever it is that they come at you with and try to come back on an appeal. The reason why he's not trying to come back on an appeal, because at the end of the day, he's just a rat. And I can remember some time ago when I snatched the cunt's honor, and he reached out to me. He was in my DM, this cunt, and he was just being gay, the things he was saying about how he dealt with different men in prison. Yeah, I dealt with this type of guy, and it was strange to hear this supposed to be gangster talk like that. And then I remembered a lot of them faggy mobsters, they believe that going to jail and dealing with a man, and long as you're not entering or you're not getting being done to or whatever the case they come up with, then you're cool. Everything is smooth with you. You'll continue to be a man. Well, I'm letting you know and everybody else know. I don't care who you are. If you decide to deal with a man, you lose your honor in the can. Although in the can, you mind your business and you keep going. You know, as long as a homosexual or a rat isn't around me, I don't give a damn. I keep them away. But when you get mobsters like him trying to ruin the name of the Honorable John Gotti, you get an understanding and say, who makes this prick want to do it? Well, he's realized that the Sammy the rat was free and no one done nothing to him, that he can go ahead and speak on things that comes to do with real gangsters that really put it down. And y'all got to understand, this is the mindset of these people. The government said, listen, what we're going to do. We got a black rat. We got an Italian rat. We got a Mexican rat. We got all these different nationalities. We need to make sure that these individuals are put out there as gangsters more than rats, and have the other guys that follow them consider being a rat somehow in some way. And at the end of the day, that's what a lot of y'all are doing. Y'all saying, that outporter rat, he didn't get touched. Let me tell on everybody, let me write a book that Sammy the Bull, he didn't get touched. Let me write a book. And at the end of the day, the books that they're writing, they're only hurting themselves when it comes down to honor. But honor is so thin in these times that a lot of people don't care. See, me, I'm an individual that's different, and I guess a lot of guys with honor can attest to this. That if I even thought of doing something of this honor, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I would be sitting around trying to figure out how can I get a good snore in, knowing that my honor is the same match as Alpo the rat and Sammy the rat? Come on. These guys get under my comments on Instagram. They say, man, John Gotti talk too much. I don't care how much talking he done. If he don't know there's a bug, he's not talking to get you arrested. He's talking, making a decision. And you know what the decision was going to be? Sammy's head was coming off, and he felt that. Yeah, he said, you know what? If I don't beat a rat, this guy may go home. So what I'll do is, I'll tell everything I know and bury him, get him out of the way, because I know a lot of them other gangsters don't have that same honor like Johnny Boy. And if Johnny ain't around to really put it down, I know the ins and outs. I could put it down. So he went to Arizona, where he just kept recycling crime. And this is what the government and the communities don't understand and see, is that they're giving these guys the opportunity to continue flipping and recycling crime. Come on. I mean, everybody would be a criminal if they really can get the police to say, look, I'll turn the other head as long as you give us information. And that's what's going on. It's one big recycling crime thing, whereas though they're generating a lot of money off of your silly behind. And the second you get locked up, you know what all you cunts do? You become John Alite. You become the Red Alpo. You become all these guys because you've been thinking about embracing it for years now. Yeah, a lot of y'all are thinking about a cold case right now. And the ones that got drugs that's getting to a lot of money, best believe they already have it planned out that they're going to tell. And the government, they'll do certain things like come and raid everything, right? And then leave everybody home. That's what they done with that rat Capone. Came and just went in everybody's house, took drugs, left, and he came back. At the moment they took from these guys, like that rat Zugard, right? The first thing they do is start thinking about, damn, I need to start setting up how to tell, because this girl won't leave me. They just ran the house and had us all sitting down here in the living room, finding drugs and guns and stuff and talking about they're going to let me go. Oh, I'm booking everybody when I get a chance. And that's what they do. They begin to plan it. So that guy that hasn't told yet, a lot of them are waiting to tell. And you guys are waiting to do what? Continue to back up and cooperate what they do by always giving them a way into that thing that you call yours. Your homies, your clique, your friends, your things that you do. You can't do that, you dig? The reason why is because you have to think that you are in the streets, right? So why not have a brain and say, the goal is not to get caught. Most of y'all want to get caught. Why? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why want to be caught? Why? When you find out all these guys are rats. Every last one of them are rats. Not one of them are rats. You know what I mean? Not one of them that you run into that got some type of honor to them is not a rat. Majority of them, they're thinking, they wondering, youngin', you done made a play or two or three or four and you trying to figure out, God damn, you know, damn, so-and-so that was up, so-and-so had told me this and he had kind of like put me in this direction and he told me to drive there and you reading somebody's paperwork like, they're talking about me. Because you know what? You're so quick to try to figure out how you're going to get and play with your money. You're so quick to try to figure out how you can grab an extra dollar and say, damn, I honestly can relax and chill and parlay and know what I could do? Get me a little 9 to 5. You know why? And I don't recommend 9 to 5 for you guys. I recommend your own business. But at the end of the day, you start getting caught up in the negative things and thinking the money is always going to be there, and you're going to lose because the money always ain't going to be there. And it always seems to go in a bad, wrong direction when you're on your way to jail. Boom, cuffs on you. You're thinking, God damn it, that last 9, I let so-and-so get it. He's not even reliable. I just was trying to get it off real quick. He's not reliable to holding that type of money for me. So-and-so that you may have let figure out a little 62 and take it to the block type. And you like, oh my gosh, everything is out. And you're canned. And you might have a little 5 or 10 grand put up. But you bringing these people, man, all this money, hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's what the youngest start understanding. You're dealing with these people, and they are giving you these prices that'll put you in a position that will land you in jail forever and a day. And guess what? You're okay with it. Nice pair of sneakers, $50,000 jacket, shirts, everything that we do when we can put it up. That's with anything, even when businesses, we got to start putting our money up because at the end of the day, if we don't put our money up, we have children that are growing up. They'll try the illegal life so they won't have to be a part of poverty or so they can keep that designer thing up that you've been giving them since a child. And now that crime gets to being recycled to the point where everybody loses, man. Everybody loses. Not just you. But now your children are affected by it. Not just your children, now your wife is affected by it. And instead of you doing your time and saying, look, I'm going to keep my foundation strong at home, but I know that she may step out, let me begin to get everybody's mind together now before I put myself in that position. But then again, it's like, come on, youngins. Come on, OGs. What you mean, why put yourself in that position? Why even go that direction? We have the internet. We have so much for us to earn off of in these days that we don't have to be a part of none of these gangsters and gang things. And we can just deal with the amusing of honoring the fact that that was the movie, you know, watching a John Gotti movie, a real, not a John Alite the rat, but a real John Gotti movie. You can look back and say, this is what it was when it was. Look at The Godfather, this is what it was. Now, leave it alone. Don't even implement that type of thing in your life. Don't even think it's cool. Okay, you can look it up. Okay, you can write your little stories. Okay, you can become a guy who's blogging or doing things. Please don't go in that direction. We are losing. I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. I'm trying to get y'all on the honorable CMOS more than anything. Something that changed my mindset. I drink these straight down. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I have plentiful of it. So, when I was buying the 40s, I would buy a lot of them. Just keep it in my system. Start keeping this in your system so it can help your mindset. Go with VIP honors. Don't be afraid to jump in my DM and ask, yo, King Earner, I need the VIP honors. I'm going to honor with you all the way to the death of me. All of the way. And ladies, the fibroids, the thyroids, the things that are on your cyst, it's from what you're eating. That's from what the government puts in your food. That's what the government put in that vending machine. That's right there in your job that you keep getting these tasty cakes all day. Not digging the short. The sugar is destroying you wholeheartedly. I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. The goal is to structure a better community by doing the things that we once thought was corny. We once thought was dishonorable. He's a sucker. He's doing this. No. Walk these ways of life legally. Show the legal people that us street guys that was in it and in and out of jail, we can do 100 times better than them, and we can lead, and the youngest will follow us. King Earner live and direct. Make sure you tune in, and remember, when it comes down to guys like this mutt, Alite, I'm going to say more of a thing that you don't take time in shooting. You don't stab. You don't kill these individuals. They'll lock you up. Beat the mud with a brush until he can't see no more. And you tell that cunt day in and day out, there's no need to go to Vlad with the nonsense. Your honor has been snatched by the Honorable King Earner, and guess what? Damn, mud fly back. Oh, he's a rubber ball, this cunt. Stay in the ground. I'll be the first mud I stumped into the semen. And he never raised back up. You know why? Because his honor is not intact. King Earner live and direct. Make sure y'all tune all the way in. King Earner 1 on Instagram. Go get that honorable CMOS, VIP honors. Stop letting these cunts be your leaders. You're going to follow them into a pit full of dishonor. Live and direct.